AEW have announced a brand new signing. We saw new champions and a tag team split at Full Gear, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has addressed WWE return match rumors, so stay tuned. A bloody eventful, long, but overwhelmingly enjoyable night of pro wrestling action tonight at Full Gear. I thought it was a fantastic pay-per-view. What happened already on the channel. If you want to catch up with everything, we're going to be talking about some of what went down tonight, so spoiler alert. We kick off with the news that actually broke before the pay-per-view aired. Tony Khan announcing a brand new signing to the AEW roster. It won't be a massive surprise. He was going to be coming back to AEW anyway. He announced that ahead of time. Who is it, Andrew?
It's Konosuke Takeshita, everybody. I'm so excited for this because Takeshita came in, he was having, what do they call them? Excursions? Is that what they call him? Yeah, he was on an excursion, came to the US and had some phenomenal matches. I think he really showed everybody what he was about. People who might not have known him, including myself, I didn't really know what he was all about. And I think he absolutely just shocked everybody with how good he was. And on the twits, Tony Khan tweeting, "It's official. Congratulations to Takeshita. You are all elite." After signing his AEW contract and winning last night on Friday night, there was a match between Eddie Kingston, Ortiz, Jun Akiyama, and Konosuke as well, which the two won there. We'll hear from Konosuke Takeshita on AEW 0 Hour moments before the annual Full Gear pay-per-view live worldwide tonight. And we did indeed. He was just saying how happy he is to be back.
Bless him.
Bless him.
I'm going to sound like a total hypocrite here because normally I go, oh, bloody hell, another signing.
Yeah.
But this isn't just like some ex-WWE star. I think this is Tony really investing in the future. Like, this is a guy with heaps of potential. He's so very good already at what he does, and I think he'll only grow from there. So yeah, sure, we can talk about it being a really bloated roster and everything, but he would have been foolish to let this one get away, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. I think with everything that everybody was saying when he came over to AEW and just really surprised everybody, this feels like something Tony Khan's heard people talk about him and gone, actually, that is a good... He's very young still as well.
Yeah,
I think he's either 26, 27, I'm pretty sure around there. And he's already done a lot in wrestling and he's got a lot to give, and AEW is going to be a fantastic place for him to do so as well.
Fingers crossed. Good luck to the lad. We saw a lot, as I say, go down at Full Gear. If you haven't watched the show, well worth catching up on. You can watch the What Happened At video if you want to know things quickly. We'll start off with a big tag team split. Again, not hugely surprising. The tension's been there for a little while, but Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee splitting up. Swerve and Our Glory are over. Like toward the end of the match, Swerve Strickland had the pliers. He was going to use the pliers. Keith Lee not a happy bunny about that. Eventually, Keith Lee just walking off, leaving it to it.
Yeah, he brings Bowens up to his feet and he's like, "Off you go, Paul. Beat him."
Grand. And they did. They won the match. They retained the titles. Keith Lee, you can imagine now, going on a big baby face, hopefully touching the main event run at this point.
Fingers crossed. I'd love to see him now. It seems like the TNT title scene is just full of big beefy boys. And to see Keith Lee in that group as well will be very nice.
Totally. I mean, you've got a ready-made feud there. Obviously, him and Swerve will probably do some stuff together. But it looks like he is going to be a babyface moving forward. Again, good luck to him. I hope it's grand because he's a guy with, again, heaps of potential.
Absolutely.
We saw a couple of title changes as well last night, tonight, whenever it is in the morning right now. We've seen a new interim women's champion crowned. I'm so buzzing about this one. Jamie Hayter, new champion. We saw interference, loads of interference. Rebel Britt Baker getting involved in the match. Eventually, Hayter was able to pick up the win, pinning Toni Storm, and that's your lot. That's so we're not going to get the Thunder Rosa Toni Storm match for the title that we thought we were going to get. I think a lot of people were looking forward to that, but to me, this was the right time to do this with Hayter, and I like to think that maybe Tony has learned his lesson and doesn't like with the Acclaimed from the last pay-per-view. He missed a trick, didn't he? He realised he missed a trick. Should have gone with the big babyface favourite in the same way that Hayter is the big babyface favourite, and he had to sort it out on weekly TV. He's not done that this time, and I think this is a good shout.
Oh, without a doubt, a really good shout. I mean, just the way that the crowd is with Jamie Hayter at the moment, doesn't matter if she's against one of the biggest baby faces in the company, she will be the one that gets chanted. And I think you're right in terms of Tony has probably heard this and gone, let's just do it. Let's just pull the trigger on it. Like, you could have had Britt Baker come in and cost Jamie Hayter the title, and then them two go on a little thing. I like where this is going. It still leaves stuff open for that to happen as well, because her and Rebel did come out and help Jamie win the belt, essentially. It feels like a good shake-up, a little bit of a shake-up for the women's roster that I think has been needed for a while on the AEW side of things.
And you know what? I just hope that the interim title doesn't exist for too much longer. It's time to see Jamie with the big one, the proper one.
Yes.
The proper one.
Absolutely.
They're both proper ones.
They are.
You know what I mean? And the biggest news, without a doubt, from Full Gear, William Regal is a bastard.
No, he's a good boy.
Thanks for watching. All the best. Good night. God bless. No, MJF has won the world title.
Yeah.
Thanks in part to William Regal. And it played out exactly like you thought it was going to play out.
It did. Like, obviously, we saw plenty of ref bumps at one point as well. There was 2 ref bumps.
2 ref bumps.
From 2 separate refs as well.
Yep.
But MJF basically got the Dynamite Diamond ring out, put it on his finger. William Regal comes out to the ring and goes, "Don't you dare. I told you not to use that bloody ring." So MJF tosses it aside. Oh my God. Big babyface moment for MJF, right? No. William Regal slides in the brass knuckles for MJF, specifically for MJF. Not even like in the middle. So it's kind of like, oh, were they supposed to go to Moxley or MJF? No, it was absolutely definitively for MJF, who pops them on and bops Moxley in the head and gets the 3 count.
Beautiful stuff.
Incredible stuff.
Scenes. We don't know what this means for the Blackpool Combat Club. You'd imagine that Regal will not be with them anymore.
Nope.
So we'll see where we go, but it's great. I'm really excited about that partnership. I think
Me
it should be
too.
grand.
Oh, I wonder maybe what happens if it's just like he just out Moxley, you're gone, and then they try and shoehorn MJF into it somehow.
What, and then there's Brian's like a bit pissed off and Wheeler's pissed off. Claudia, don't see it happening.
Don't know. No, me neither actually.
So there's loads more that happened on the show. So as I say, go and check out the content. Before we go, Stone Cold Steve Austin, a wrestler you may have heard of, addressing the WWE return match rumors. They're all floating about at the moment. There was a report stating that WWE Triple H wants him back after seeing his performance against Kevin Owens at this year's WrestleMania. So a lot of people saying, hey, will he be back for next year's WrestleMania? Austin has taken to Instagram to address that speculation. He's talked about the real reason that he's working out, because loads of people are going like, man, he looks even better shape.
He does.
He looks absolutely incredible. He said on Instagram, people have been speculating, hey, Steve, what are you doing? What are you training for? Are you training for an event? And he says, I simply looked in the mirror and realized I looked like crap. So I called my diet coach, and my macros are currently, give or take, roughly around 2,650 calories, 300 to 320 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs on a regular day. We'll spike at 420 on a load up. Stick with me, it gets interesting. I still drink beer on Friday nights. He's a wine drinker. He admitted that, does he? Get 3 Broken Skull IPAs, and that's pretty much it. Shill the brand.
Got to get the spun in there.
I'm probably, as far as body weight goes, sub 232, the leanest that I've been forever. Anyway, I'm out. I just got tired of looking in the mirror. I got tired of looking like crap, so I'm taking action to do something about it. I got to go. Catch you down the road. So he hasn't told us a huge amount there, but there's the real reason that he's getting into shape. And then in April, there's the real reason that he's gotten into shape.
It's just convenient, right? It just happened to line up at that point. He got a call that week. Do you want to come and wrestle CM Punk? Go on then.
You got a call. It's Steve, you're looking a bit flabby.
Yeah.
I think
that
Paul
was Vince on the phone, like with Murdoch. Looking a bit flabby.
Right, so we'll see. It's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Yeah. Maybe not this year's WrestleMania, this coming year's WrestleMania. Maybe, but I don't think Kevin Owens will be his last opponent in WWE, and he's looking absolutely fantastic. So congratulations, Steve. Well done for laying off the beer. And just sticking to the wine, I imagine, and the macros, whatever they are. Thank you very much. Cheers to everybody who watched our stream tonight. We had heaps of fun. Stay tuned this afternoon for WTF moments, and then loads more great content in the run-up to Survivor Series throughout the week. Thank you very much, everybody. Kiss, kiss.
Love you, bye.
Smashed it.